Welcome and thanks for joining us at EMII.com. I'm Kathleen Reddington with your hedge fund headlines. Today is Wednesday, August 21st, 2008. Total Securitization is reporting that New York-based startup hedge fund Hildene Capital Management has raised about $20 million of the $1 billion it plans to invest in distressed structured products. The fund will invest in all parts of the capital structure from AAA to equity without targeting any individual credits. The company was founded by former Marathon Asset Managing Director Brett Jefferson earlier this year and started raising money in May. Starting with hedge fund news, JP Morgan Private Equity Fund Services has established a regional hub in the UK's Jersey to offer full-service administration to private equity firms and to institutional limited partners in Europe. According to Global Investor, JP Morgan is one of the only private equity administrators in the UK that can offer a range of banking services, including cash management and foreign exchange, as well as tax support services to its administration clients. The Jersey operation will provide fund administration for private equity, real estate, and infrastructure firms, as well as an alternative investment portfolio administration for institutional limited partners. And in more hedge fund news, Reuters is reporting that after months of waiting for struggling company Cortafil's debt to fall further, Vulture funds now say that debt from the Spanish retailer is cheap enough to buy. The funds, which have raised billions of dollars for investments, are closely monitoring the Spanish group whose debt trades at about 42% of its face value. Cortafil, owned by private equity firms Permira, CVC, and PAI Partners, is struggling as the Spanish economy slows the country's real estate bubble. And in other hedge fund news, two basis capital hedge funds were ordered by an Australian court to repay investors $23 million Australian dollars over funds that were frozen due to liquidity problems. The Sydney Morning Herald reports that the investors faced being lumped in with all other creditors and thus seeing only a fraction of their money returned. It was successfully argued that those who put their money in just before the investment freeze were entitled to a refund because their money had not been applied by the trustee to the purchase of units within a month after the investment was made. And that rounds out today's hedge fund headlines. Thanks for joining us on EMII.com. For more details on these stories and much more, click onto our hedge fund channel online, read the full stories and the latest developments.